Welcome, everyone. In this presentation, we are going to talk about self-care strategies in order to deal with anxiety. After understanding what is anxiety, why is it important to recognize its signs or symptoms, what types of anxiety exist, and what are the risk factors associated to the development of anxiety, it is important to know what we can do to manage these feelings and to decrease anxiety levels. Well, there is not a single answer, not even an answer that works for every person. There are different strategies we can try. If it suits us, then it is the best way to fight anxiety for ourselves. If not, well, then we have to try another one. These strategies that help us to live well and to improve both our physical and mental health, managing stress, lowering our risk of illness, and increasing our energy, are called self-care strategies. Here are presented some general tools and resources for stress management we can try. Whenever we start to feel overwhelmed by our to-do list or our worries, a few deep breaths can steady and calm us down. We may breathe in slowly and deeply through our nose, hold the breath for a moment, then exhale slowly through our mouth, and repeat until we feel better. Slow, deep, controlled breathing is a simple yet powerful way to stop the stress response in its tracks and to help us regain our focus and energy. We can also try combining deep breathing with a physical relaxation practice to deepen our sense of calm. Progressive muscle relaxation can give us a greater sense of control over our body's anxiety response and can help increase relaxation. This slide contains the link of an online guided version of a self-care exercise focused on breathing strategies. Laugh. People with a developed sense of humor typically have a stronger immune system as well as a lower standing blood pressure than the average person. When people have a good laugh, initially the blood pressure increases, but then decreases to levels below normal. Breathing then becomes deeper, which sends oxygen-enriched blood and nutrients throughout the body. Besides, laughter can be a great workout for the diaphragm, abdominal, respiratory, facial, leg, and back muscles. It massages abdominal organs, tones intestinal functioning, and strengthens the muscles that hold the abdominal organs in place. It can burn calories and stimulates both sides of the brain to enhance learning. It eases muscle tension and psychological stress, which keeps the brain alert and allow people to retain more information. Laughing also elevates moods. So watching funny movies or television shows, funny videos, listen to funny radio shows, reading to funny books. These are all strategies we can adopt more often. What we say to ourselves radically affects the quality of our lives and our ability to do things effectively. We can change the fact that highly stressful events happen, but we can change how we interpret and respond to those events. When difficulties arrive in life, we can practice being kind and understanding rather than self-critical. We can give ourselves support and encouragement rather than being judgmental. In this way, we can decrease stressing feelings by learning to talk to ourselves in a positive, self-compassionate, and reassuring way. Turning powerful negative words to more neutral ones can actually help neutralize our experience. Besides, as we find ourselves mentally complaining about something, what if we rethink our assumptions? For example, having our plans cancelled at the last minute can be seen as a negative, but what we do with our newly freed schedule can be what we make of it. The more we focus on appreciating what is good in our lives, the better we will feel. for an instant boost whenever we want one. Let's just think of something or someone we are grateful for in our lives. Let's try to express for something they have done to help us, or telling them what we enjoy most about them. When we notice ourselves crumbling, making gentle reminders to ourselves about things for which we are grateful is a strategy. When we are feeling stressed about work, let's try to think about several things we like about our job, for instance. What can we do more to take care of ourselves? Well, being physically active is good for our body and can help our minds feel better. If we can go outside, maybe we can try a walk, run, ride a bike, or another sport. Indoors, try to dance, stretch, or any other movements we can do. Trying to make healthy choices about what we eat is vital to maintain an healthy lifestyle, as well as getting the right balance of sleep each night. Regarding emotional dimension, some people might find meditation as self-care strategies, or to learn how to understand and respect their emotions and to develop self-awareness. Others will prefer to be alone, to get a hobby. It is not always easy to manage stress and anxiety, so it is important to lean on others for support. Everybody needs some help sometimes, and it is okay to ask for it. Singing, listening to music, reading, growing plants, cooking, playing football, drawing. There are many possibilities of things we enjoy, and we can do more often. Perhaps even trying something new. Strategy that has been growing in recent years, with more and more scientific evidence recognizing its benefits, which is mindfulness. The practice of mindfulness means intentionally bringing your attention to the present moment and with an attitude of curiosity and kindness. Mindfulness includes awareness of our thoughts and feelings as they come up. By practicing mindfulness and paying attention to our emotions, we will be better able to handle them in a thoughtful way rather than reacting automatically or out of habit. It provides a set of skills to cultivate wisdom and encourage actions that are more healthy and kind, both to ourselves and those around us. In this context, there are a variety of mindfulness practices oriented to each one of the human senses, to a specific part of the body, to the whole body. There is a huge variety of practices that can be found online on websites, on mobile apps, etc. Are not concerned to relationships. It is important to keep communication open. Even just a 5-minute chat with the people we live or deal with can help. Mealtimes are a great time to connect, for instance. Be aware of what makes us angry or frustrated or sad or withdrawn. There is nothing wrong with any of these feelings. What counts is how we handle it. Trying to think about what triggers these feelings and how we can keep controlling them is very important. In a conflict, it can be easy to react impulsively. Instead, we can walk away for a moment, waiting to talk until we feel calm. Taking a few slow breaths and focusing on the things around us in that moment may help. All of these strategies can be used by all of us in order to ease our feelings in difficult times, but they can also be explained to students, to their parents or caregivers too, so they can better deal with their children. First of all, it is important caregivers can encourage teens to share their feelings by asking them how their day has been and what they have been doing. This could be inviting them to join the caregiver in a task, such as cooking dinner. It is important to acknowledge and understand emotions they might be experiencing, even if it feels uncomfortable. For example, we can respond, I understand, or it sounds like a difficult situation, or that makes sense when they share something with us. And while in a situation of conflict with an adolescent, caregivers should try to listen to them, never discussing an issue while one of the parts, or both of them, is angry. Avoid power struggle is essential. With the world feeling unpredictable right now, teens might be struggling to control anything, and their options are limited. As difficult as it can be in the moment, let's empathize with the teen's desire to assert control in a scary time, rather than attempting to fight back or overpower it. It is also important to be honest and transparent, letting them know that we are also experiencing extra stress and how daily life makes us feel. Modeling how we deal with difficult feelings can help them to know their own feelings are okay. Thank you for your attention.